There's a story I heard as a child, a parable. A scorpion was walking along the bank of a river, wondering how to get to the other side. Suddenly he saw a fox. He asked the fox to take him on his back across the river. The fox said, "No. If I do that, it'll sting me, and I'll drown."
Well, I guess it's in my nature, like a sting in the breeze. I'm like a Calliope player, I think too differently. But when the wall's closing in, hold in the pin, time to mold the skin for I explode within. So let the words hit the pad, see how bad it can get. Rather pour the malice than have a chalice of regrets. They can never say I wrote a poison rhyme, cause it's venom if injected. Hope you on, join mine, join this joyride. Can't avoid these lines of choice, lyrically destroying voice of false pride and cheap ploys. Check the invoice, cause this time all damages, you know they gonna coincide. So let's go inside, see what else is lurking within the mind. What's been confined and minimized or stigmatized, that's so unkind. Take the knot out, let's leave it untied. Let it loose, let's follow, let's go see what it finds. I got a bone to pick with the motion sickness of those who fit this mediocre hit list, bearing witness to acidic litmus. Cause the top 10 is just a measurement of how much indies spend, unknown to the kids. Payola, grab the Crayola, maybe this time color in the lines. Oh, you went outside and it don't even rhyme, that's fine. It'll still get airtime cause we got your back and paid in advance. Your lack of talent made up with face tats. Now do I sound mad like a disgruntled dad or some hack who tried to break into rap and fell flat? No, that ain't me, my world is chemistry and I love to teach. I just have a dream of turning on the radio and hearing a song I didn't hear 3 songs ago. No thoughts in your words, but plenty in your videos. Got a fan base that seems quite predisposed to understanding any mumbling you chose. Barely functioning as prose illiterate to most, you're bleeding so close to a literal goat. So I'm probably done with that rap, probably down the backpack and go back to when lyrics had to be back with street facts and MCs cared about integrity, never to be seen with the other sheep. Following the herd, every word that you heard had to be the first time you heard it slayed in that way, in that play. But nowadays originality seems out of place, it's been exchanged and we were ripped on the rate. Keeping it real became keeping it all the same. In this race they're faithfully, brazenly, blatantly, creatively tied for last place. So what else does a guy like me have to say? Oh yeah, I got a question. Now if some get accused of sublims, is it just the lines were perused and skimmed by competition that's too dim to get the pen's true intent? Cognitive dissonance positively hindering intellect ability to understand what was meant. It's just another call to keep things dumb, to keep it within reach of everyone, whether they deserve it or not. It's just because, it's just because, it's just because. See the era I'm from, difference between getting insulted and getting the insult. And when you didn't, and someone had to explain it to you, it was worth twice as much. I miss those days. Walking around showing off your ice, calcium carbonate mixed with limelight, and it's going out soon, you're almost out of time. Just 15 minutes till you feel diminished, unless you pick up the mic and have something to say. And the guts to comment and discuss the topics, these disgusting polyps that plague today. You can pave the way and reframe the game, catalyze a change so desperately craved. The neighborhood's forgotten and proclaimed as depraved, misnamed as rotten and facing the grave. Or we can keep on listening to what clothes we should buy, shoes we should wear, cars we should drive, clothes we should buy, shoes we should wear, cars we should drive, clothes we should buy, shoes we should wear. Why we don't care, 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 why we don't care. Not sure how much of that you enjoyed, but I couldn't help it. It's in my nature.